the Mongol Rally. A 10,000-mile adventure from the United Kingdom to the arse end of nowhere in the smallest, shittiest car you could purchase. Wait, you probably know all this bollocks already.
This is Convoi Exceptionnel.
Alistair and Lee make up Team Away from Keyboard. Two techies who met at university plan to cure Lee's boring stories with a mind-blowing adventure. Team Mini Adventures. Half a bloke and a girl with no driver's licence plan to take Mr. Bean's car for a jolly through Asia. Ollie, Danny and Adam, three boulderers who plan to push their mighty Micra to the max whilst traversing the globe. Richie, Baz and James make up Team Cunning Stunts. A military man, a world-famous DJ and some bloke they met down the shops plan to push their Ford Fiesta through the Gobi Desert at full power. Team McRally Face, crossing their fingers that their new clutch installed on the day of departure holds out till the end. And finally, Team Two Fake Yanks and a Scot happen to have met online and think a Renault Clio is up to the task. Well, let's see how that one plays out, shall we? The first 3 days is a right slog down to Prague, where you just have to hope your car holds out and you're able to make it on time.
This could be, well, this is the first and possibly the only time we are ahead of schedule.
By how many minutes?
Well, we were half an hour, 25 minutes until our deadline of arriving.
Yep. Right, Lee, don't listen to this shit. Listen to this song. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of... Oh, they're nearly it. Oh, hang on 1 minute. Oh, we're still a mile and a bit away. Oh, fuck it. Dover! It sounds better, so. Day 2 of the trip. Also the time we're waiting to get on a ferry from Dover to Calais. However, they give you all a letter, like KJL, etc. So you can get into that lane so you know which one to get in on. However, in our email, it doesn't say any letter whatsoever of what to go down. So we just chose the busiest queue according to Lee, and that should be right. So if we don't get on the ferry within the next 45 minutes, that's probably we're catching tonight's ferry. Lee!
What could possibly go wrong?
We're on, this is it, it's happening. Just passed through France and we're in Belgium now. Since Calais we've been looking for petrol, however in this convoy of 6 including us there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, oh we lost the caravan. There's been absolutely no petrol stations, no signs for petrol stations. We're alright at the moment because we get we've got half a tank of good mileage, but there's a Renault Clio in front which says that they have to fill up because their tank's doing them 100 miles at the moment, so we'll see. Hopefully we'll find petrol. I'm just gonna shout "Le petrol" to everyone.
look at them all, making friends, creating memories, not knowing the hardships that are yet to come.
Hey, so now it's Ali's turn driving. It is 8 o'clock in the evening of our second day, first time on the continent, and we're heading to Frankfurt. We're now going to this lovely field to make our way in under the cover of darkness. We'll be there in 2 hours-ish, if all goes well, and if Ali gets us there. Ali, how is it driving on the wrong side of the road?
Wish I could look at the camera right now, but this is generally my first time driving on the right hand side of the road. And it doesn't help that I'm leading a convoy, and everyone's following my direction. And there's a Canadian behind me that every time I list to the left or the right, I think he thinks that's how you're meant to drive and follows me listing left and right. So I'm making sure we both don't have a horrific incident. Binsfield. We're passing Gondorf! Gondorf! The beacon of Aberdeen is lit! Gondor calls for aid! Indicate, which way do I indicate? Alsford.
Good morning! We're not blue. We're ready and raring. This is Convoi Exceptionnel.
Stop there. Bit of explaining to do here. We needed a name for this bunch of lunatics and happened to pass a large lorry in France with a banner stretched across its cab that read Convoi Exceptionnel. So the name was set in stone. Sorry about that, Lee. Where were you?
We spent the night in a Frankfurt campsite. Well, strictly speaking, outside a Frankfurt campsite.
We didn't have to pay, but the ground was beautiful.
We turned up at 11:30 last night. So we did make it to Frankfurt. It was late. Yeah, 3 nights sleep.
So we've just entered the Czech Republic, and this is the most amazing...
What? The most amazing what? Jesus Christ, Alistair. It's only day 3 and you've fucked it already.
Good morning. It's the launch day. We are checking out of our hotel in Prague, carrying everything under the sun because we didn't want to leave anything expensive in the car. Saying that, yesterday I actually left the passports on the roof of the car for about 20 minutes before I realised where I'd left them. Luckily they were there. We went out in Prague last night and it cost about £8 to get nicely drunk. Very cheap. Met loads of teams, captain cooks who are Kiwi team who've already toured Europe pretty much. And hopefully everyone's going to join the convoy this morning. Yeah.
After 3 days of non-stop driving, the AFK boys organised a convoy to get these rolling turd boxes to the start line.
So we're at the meet-up point and we didn't think anyone was going to turn up. And then, voila. We got some more level nomads! Good to see you guys!
Brilliant. Let's register.
Next time on Convoi Exceptionnel, a Mongol rally adventure.
Is that Turkmen World?
That could be Turkmen World.